Okay, so you are using an OB unit,
Hmm.
and when are you due?
April 16th.
Oh wow, it's coming up.
Yep.
Nice. I actually get married April 4th, so
Oh,
yeah. Well, thank you,
congratulations.
thank you. So obviously you're expecting, and I'm guessing you heard that the OB unit here at the hospital is closing.
Yeah.
So as an expecting mom,
Hmm.
how does that make you feel?
A little nervous because Camden, I mean, I've lived in Camden my whole life. So knowing that we probably won't have a hospital soon, if that's the case, hearing just that the OB unit is closing is a little scary, especially somebody who has a history of preeclampsia. And if you don't know, preeclampsia can be pretty life threatening. So that is a pretty serious thing to me to not have a hospital with an OB unit if needed, especially given my history. So that
Yeah, I
is
understand.
kind of hard.
Now I know they're closing tomorrow is supposed to be the plan. Like 7 a.m. tomorrow is when they're closing, which I know is pretty sudden because from what I understand, people are just now finding out about it.
Yeah, I did not know about that at all. Like I had somebody ask me, um, are you using Camden still, or are you going to go to El Dorado? You know, the beginning of my pregnancy. I said, well, Camden, because that's where I went with my first. Had a wonderful experience. I mean, aside from the preeclampsia, the OB unit was wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So, with this one, I definitely hope that I can have this baby just in our hometown and not have to travel, especially, you know, other hospitals are probably 45 minutes to an hour away. So, given, somebody going to labor, they kind of
Yeah.
need to be close.
Yeah, and I know it can be probably kind of a worrisome deal, but let's say the one does close and stays closed by the
Hmm.
time that you're due. What's your plan? Do you have one?
Not really. um, if things happen that way, I'll probably go to El Dorado. But aside from that, I
I
don't
know,
really have a plan.
I know El Dorado's what 40 minutes away, 30 minutes, and I
Hmm.
know if if the baby's ready to leave right now,
Yeah.
that's probably I can't imagine. So, but again, as a you're gonna as an expecting mom, and with that closing, and there's nothing else around here. That's I know you said this, but I want to go back to it. Does this scare you?
Yeah. Definitely.
Well,
Definitely.
is there anything else that you'd like to add? Anything that you'd like to mention?
Um. Yeah. Actually, there's a few people. I've seen just a few posts on Facebook about Camden's OB unit and everything, and everybody has a different experience, and that's totally fine. I mean, if your experience was different than mine, that is 100% fine. But I can say that Camden OB unit treated me so well. I mean, I was not actually, I was feeling a little bit better having my baby, especially being your first. You're scared already, but everyone there was so comfortable to be around and very comforting. So, yeah.
I got you. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
So you work still currently, I suppose, at the OB unit at Ouachita County, right?
Correct.
Now I'm guessing you heard that it's closing what tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, yes.
So obviously you work there now. Did you get how long of a heads up did you get?
We were notified last Wednesday that the unit would be officially closing.
So just a week ago,
Yes.
a week's notice. Wow, that is it's a little short in my opinion.
It is. I mean, the staff being, we did kind of anticipate that our closure was coming to an end, or it was getting sooner. We did not expect it to be so abrupt, but we did kind of anticipate it coming soon.
How so?
Just with decline in patient numbers, we have had staffing issues. Some of our night shift staff had moved on to new jobs, which left a whole rotation empty. And so we were having to go on diversion quite a bit, which affected us. It definitely didn't help our reputation any, but in our patients' trust in us, we weren't able to care for them like we should have been. And that's just with nursing staff shortages worldwide. We're getting hit with that too. Um, We also had physicians who take their much needed breaks. I mean, they deserve it, but also it doesn't help whenever we don't have the coverage.
I got you. Now, obviously, not having an OB unit could be really, frankly, dangerous in a way, don't you think?
Yes, it could be very detrimental to this community and pregnant mothers around here.
And when I was talking with Dr. Smith yesterday, and she kind of showed me on the map, the next closest OB unit is El Dorado, about 30 to 40 minutes away.
Yes.
So, and then the next closest maybe Monticello, then Arkadelphia. So that's a massive hole in this portion of the state. So again, I mean, it's not just Camden people, right? It's other people.
Yes, with the closure of Magnolia recently, their OB unit closing too, we absorbed some of their patients as well. So if you think about it, patients traveling from Magnolia all the way to El Dorado, I do know that there is a cut through there, but that's still a distance. We have patients constantly that they roll in, and I mean, delivery is right then. There is no time, and you ask them, well, how long have you been hurting? It just started out of nowhere. Labor is labor. I mean, it comes on everybody differently, so you never know what's going to happen. It could take a couple days, or it could take a couple minutes, and that baby's coming. So for us to close down and our patients having to resort either to showing up to an ER who really doesn't know how to take care of an OB. I mean, they're going to do their best, but they're not the OB staff. Plus arranging transport on top of that to get them somewhere where they can deliver. It's dangerous.
Right, and obviously your job is affected now. What are you going to do?
Yes, thankfully I just graduated with my master's degree and passed my nurse practitioner board, so the timing of it couldn't be more perfect for me, but I'm just going to kind of bump into that new role and slowly adjust, but that's not the same for all the nursing staff. Several of us were given an opportunity to move units within the hospital as there are needs everywhere, and then some of us just chose not to return at all.
I gotcha. Now, I've been talking to, it's been, I guess the last couple of months, I've been chatting with a nurse, again, wants to remain anonymous, but she'd been telling me that there were some other issues with the hospital, and she was, especially pointing out administration and things like that. So to me, the OB unit is like the loss of it is almost like scratching the surface as far as the problems. I'm guessing you've seen that as well.
Yeah, and we also lost our ICU previously, so that was the first closure. But I mean, it's just so hard to keep up with everything. OB, they constantly tell us all the time that OB doesn't make the money back that we should. So we pour into these patients all these supplies, all this time, the physician services and stuff, reimbursement from insurances, Medicaid, anything. They're not what they used to be or what they should be in today's time. And so we're losing out on money. Therefore, OB is like a pitfall, basically, of money, which doesn't make up for the services that we provide. So we're constantly in debt, which does not help the overall hospital situation.
I mean, I know it may not make money, but it's still important.
It is very important, yes.
So what do you think is going to happen with the hospital? I've been hearing that, people think it's just going to shut its doors for good.
With the recent closures and stuff of ICU and now OB and services being lost, I don't know that it could sustain. My hope is that it will, because we need this facility. We need it in this area. We still need an ER. We definitely need a med-surg unit. I'm hopeful that they can keep those doors open at least until things kind of do recover. But honestly, I don't know. I don't know if it can hold on.
I gotcha. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, I don't guess. I'm just really thankful for the opportunity to get to speak. I am thankful for the job that I do have. I'm thankful that I've had the last 8 years to serve this community for labor and delivery. I'm very sad to see it go, but I am hopeful that things will pick back up eventually in this community. We'll see it reopen.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Yes.